For the longest time, and no, we're not referring to the song, the Dallas Cowboys have had a very loyal fan base, and for a lot of people on other channels who have had at least run-ins with them. Again, we have no hate. We're Vikings fans. We have viewed it from afar and given nothing but love to the Cowboys and Cowboys fans, because we know what it's like to be overly enthusiastic for your team, and especially know what it's also like when they, to feel like, at least we know what it's like to have your team break your heart. We know that all too well. But the Cowboys and the Cowboys fans have a lot of reasons to be very up this year so far. The Cowboys, in my mind, and for my money, have been a very big source of happiness for the Cowboys fans, because they are playing very well right now, obviously. And, when currently sitting at that 5-1 in the NFC East, and have won 5 straight, by the way. The Cowboys are taking care of business right now. And you know what? We're just going to come out and say it. I don't care what anybody says, because we all knew if Dak Prescott was back at 100% and that defense was good to go, the Cowboys would be ready. And that's what we're seeing right now. The Cowboys are ready for a deep playoff run right now, especially with how Dak is playing right now. Currently completing roughly 73% of his passes, 158 out of 216, including 16 touchdown passes and only 4 interceptions. Now, they have one of the most lethal offenses in the entire NFL, leading the NFL in most yards so far this to start out the NFL season, leading them in yards, points, all pretty much every major category. Rushing, passing, well, actually not rushing, but passing clearly has been a strong suit for them, and I think they're off the top of my head, they are at least top 5. Yeah, they're top 5 in passing yards to about roughly 296.5 yards, and then rushing, they are they're taking care of business too. They're number 2. So yeah, they are top 5 in all categories. They are just taking care of business. They can run the football. They can pass the football. Dak Prescott has not skipped a beat. He has come in and just absolutely done what he's, what he was advertised to do, earning every single penny of all that money he got paid in the offseason. Zeke Elliott, I got to be honest, I traded Zeke away before the season started. I just didn't think he was going to do that well. Okay. Yeah, well, I also got Najee Harris out of the deal, so I'm not hurting that bad, but still, Zeke Elliott through, the first 6 games of the season, 102 carries, 521 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Tony Pollard does not get near the respect that this man deserves. 61 carries, 366 yards, and a touchdown. I mean, he's not only just a backup, he's electrifying as well. He needs to get a lot more of the respect because he doesn't, he doesn't get no respect. Yes, that's another Office reference. That's all we do on this channel is give teams love and make office references, Also, CeeDee Lamb leading the team in catches with 33 for 497 yards and 4 touchdowns. He's just continuing to do his thing. He's fast, he's elusive, he's a playmaker. Also, Dalton Schultz, second on the team with 31 catches for 359 yards and 3 touchdowns. Currently on a bye. I got him. I tried to give some of my other cohorts in my league I tried to spill the beans. I said, hey, grab Dalton Schultz. He had over 60 catches last year. He's just going to be a big target for Dak Prescott, and he has been this far. Voice crack, by the way, but you love what you see from Dalton Schultz, a guy that just catches the ball a lot and makes a lot of plays for that offense. And honestly, he's just been a great benefactor for the Cowboys and the things that they have done so far. They use their tight ends very often. Guys like Blake Jarwin as well getting targeted a lot, but Dalton Schultz has really shown out this year, and I hate to be right. Also, Amari Cooper, 30 catches for 373 yards and 4 touchdowns. And again, this entire offense is just dangerous every time they're on the field. You also got a guy like Ced Wilson who has 14 catches for 168 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, just everybody on this offense. Like, this is just such an explosive offense. It's who you're going to guard, and if you're going to guard them, okay, we're going to make you pay by going on the other opposite end of the field, because there's just so many weapons, and it's going to be a tough matchup for the Vikings in a couple of weeks. I don't know how we're going to do. I honestly expect the Cowboys to win by 20 because their defense, which is another thing we'll get into in a second, is also doing amazing things right now, and scoring, by the way. And here's the thing. Like, I can get, like, the fact that, the Cowboys have in the past, have gotten the hate, and I understand it to a certain degree because I think they have let a lot of people down. But I think they're remedying that situation very much so. They are beating quality teams, and again, like, we have to make sure we emphasize this correctly. They are beating quality teams. Okay, you just beat the Patriots, who, in my mind and for my money, are a very respectable team, and in every way, because you think about what they've, getting Mac Jones in at quarterback, one of the greatest coaches of all time. that's currently the head coach. But also you beat the Panthers, who really, well, I mean, you started the Panthers losing streak, I believe, from my recollection, and you beat them in kind of convincing fashion. I know it was close on the scoreboard and probably close in the game, but it had a different feel that game, and I really love what the Cowboys are doing. And by the way, you lose by 2 points to the defending Super Bowl champions. I mean, do I need to say anything else? Probably, because there's still a lot of Cowboys haters out there, which I understand. Again, we're not haters. We love giving teams props, and that's exactly what the Cowboys have done. They've earned every bit of props that they've gotten so far. Jaron Kearse, the former Viking, got to give him love, leading the team in tackles with 39. Anthony Brown second with 32 here. Micah Parsons is playing like there's no tomorrow. Also has a couple of 2.5 sacks on the year so far. Trayvon Diggs, 23 tackles, also leading the team and the NFL with 7 picks for 142 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, man, just the defense is doing what it's supposed to. It's getting pressure on the quarterback now. Finally, not finally. It's been getting pressure on the quarterback. And I expect this team just to continue to do its thing. Randy Gregory out there just doing his thing too. So Osa Odigizua as well. We were high on him coming out of the draft. Chauncey Golson has half a sack this year. So, they're getting pressure on the quarterback. Their defense is making plays and scoring, and their offense is deadly. Like, you have to give all the credit to the Cowboys right now, and they're playing at a very, very high level. But let us know what you guys think about the Dallas Cowboys being ready for a deep playoff run. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show, and we greatly appreciate all the support we've gotten and continue to get, and we love every single one of you. Check out our website at sportsbriefpodcast.com. Also, make sure that in the description down below, you guys give us, and find all of our social media platforms by giving us a like and a sub down below there. And then finally, give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And if you have anything you would like us to cover, make sure you send us an email of what that is to thesportsbp@yahoo.com, or put in the comment section down below, and we'd be glad to get to it. So just let us know what you guys think about the Dallas Cowboys being ready for a deep playoff run.